Hey guys, Questionable Cuber here. Today I will be doing a solve critique on GlouriousGamer. So let's get right on with the first scramble. So here we have the first scramble, and so during inspection, he did a Z2 Y prime to have red facing him, and then he inserted this edge, like for the cross, he did this. So that was his cross. I'm going to show you a better cross you could have done. Okay, so here's a better cross you could have done. So you can see that these two, if this one goes here, it is correct, corresponding to each other. Then this is solved, then this is bad. So what you can do is U D prime, insert these two, and then insert this one into the back. Then solve the cross. Okay, so after he did the cross, he went for these two. So he solved it like this. But the only complaint I have here is that well, there's a better way to do it, but the only complaint on that algorithm I had was you did F, U, and then with your ring. You can do it easier with just using your thumb, pulling this layer down, using your index finger, and then thumb up. So, yeah. And then the other algorithm you can use for this, if it's right here, you can just move this out of the way, insert this edge in, and then put this back. And that solves the F12 pattern. So after that, he did U, Y, then went for these two. Okay, for third pair, he did a Y prime and did these two. Y. Okay. Then for the fourth pair, he did these two. So Y. Just like that. For OLL, he did 2 look OLL, so that, and then T prime. Moving on to Scramble 2. Okay, so during inspection, he did a Z2Y. And why he did this, I don't know, but okay. Actually, I do know, but okay. So what he did for cross is he solved this one into here, then RU R prime F2 to solve this one. Okay, and then he did Y R2 B prime. Okay, for his first pair, he did these two like this. Okay. No complaints, except that you could have just paired them up right here by just doing another U and then doing that same thing. Just rotating it and swinging to the back, but this is fine too. Solves that pair. And for the third pair, he does that, which is very bad. And then that solves this pair, and then he has this same case, which he solves the same way. Okay, and then he has OLL to look again into just this. Then just he did U Y2 U prime. Solve 3 scramble. For inspection, he did Z2. For his cross, he did D2 to solve this one, and then the rest went like this. And then for F2L, he rotated twice. He saw this one, inserted that one normal, and then he saw this one, rotated to insert that, and then he rotated, took this one out, then did that, inserted it here, and then he has these two, which he did in a weird way. So he did just a bunch of R's and U's, and then paired them up. So what you could have done here, you could notice that these two colors are different and not the same, and put it right here, and then just go R, U prime, R prime, and then insert it. But he did this, and then end up with this. Okay, and then he's got this. And then he did this J perm a little weird. So there's an easier algorithm for this, but you did R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U2, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L, which is not a very good algorithm. There's a better algorithm for this, and it goes like this. There. Other than that, that solve was pretty nice. So let's move on to the next one. First, solve for scramble. Okay, this is solve for inspection. He did x2. For cross, f prime, d, r prime, solving these two. And then inserted that one right here. He sees this one, rotates, insert. For F2L, he started with these two. So he did R, U2, R prime, set them up like this. So the slot's already here, so he did U, L prime, U2, L, U2, L prime, U, L. Okay. Second pair, did these two. Insert into the back, very good. It's good to insert into the back. Okay, for his third pair, he did this. And then for his fourth, okay, F12's done. Now for OLL, I don't know why you did this, but like, you did this. And then that leaves him with this. And you could have just done this. I don't know why you did that, why you didn't do that, but so you did this. And then that leaves you with a U prime. Okay, for scramble 5. Okay, for inspection, he did x2 as well, x2 again. Okay, for cross, he did f2, u prime, r2, l, f prime, l prime. Then you got this one back here. He rotated u, f, r prime, f prime. Okay, f2l. Did these two. Just like that. And for second, did that solves this. Okay, for his third pair, he did these two, like this. And then the fourth pair, like this. Okay, for OLL, he did U, and then that algorithm that I was talking about. That can skip that one, but okay. So this is where you need some work that I could see. So there's some work in F2L, but mostly work on the OLL. So what you did was U prime, regular soon, U2, lefty soon. Which that's fine, but what's even better is to do U prime to make these headlights in the front, and then R2, D, R prime, U2, R, D prime, R prime, U2, R prime. So, yeah, but so that left you with this J perm, and same thing, just use this algorithm instead. So that was my critique. So I'll leave some videos in the description for GlouriousGamer if you would like to watch them. So what I saw he needed help with was a little bit of cross, some F2L cases, and two-lick OLO. So I'll leave some videos in the description for those, and that's it for today. And I'll see you guys in the next video.